Hello everybody, it's the Brick Lord here, back with another Ninjago video, and today is another tier list video. It's a tier list of Ninjago locations, and this will be locations that can be realms, or places within realms that we have seen, or any other prominent locations we have seen in Ninjago. And otherwise, I'm not recording on my standard device, so if the audio again sounds a little different, that's why. And otherwise, this was a requested video, and so when I publish this, I will put the name of the viewer who requested this video in the description, and I will also put the link to the tier list that I made this with in the description. And otherwise, without further ado, we will get started. And I do have 5 tiers, but this last one I'm not going to put anything in it because I don't think there's any bad places in Ninjago. So meh will just be the worst tier. But otherwise, let's get started. And this first one happens to be the Corridor of Elders. And I think it's okay. I like how it's the monuments honoring ancestors and stuff, and there was the nice fight scene from Season 4's finale there, and then it was revisited in Day of the Departed, but I still don't think it's as cool or as super significant as other places, so I think okay is a fair spot. Next is Cloud Kingdom, and this is a very controversial place. A lot of people really don't like this place, and because of just the context of in the show of, yes, they wrote Destiny, and the way I'm kind of doing these are how much personally, like the visuals of the realm, how much I personally like seeing it on screen, like is it enjoyable to watch? And then, how prominent or important was it in the show, and did we ever see it again? I mean, I like the look of Cloud Kingdom and stuff. I mean, and the Riders of Destiny, not the best thing. But would I like to see Cloud Kingdom again? Sure. I think it's good. I mean, the Riding Destiny thing, not so much, but yeah. Master Wu's tea shop, tea farm, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I think it's good. I think it's a pretty good place. Like, it's cool that Master Wu kind of tried to, get out of being a sensei in a way and tried to start something else. And I think the place was cool. I mean, we did see it multiple times in Season 5, which was nice, so, yeah. Caves of Despair, I'm going to put in great. It was, one of the first places we saw, in Ninjago, in the pilots and stuff, and we revisited again in Season 5, they revisited it, and yeah, it's a really cool place, and I wouldn't mind seeing it again sometime. Except I think it all got blown to bits in Season 5, so yeah. First Spinjitzu Master's Tomb, great. It was such a cool location in Season 5, and again, it was really cool, and I loved seeing it, so definitely goes in great. Styx, City of Styx, I'm gonna put in good. I like the City of Styx, and I like the concept of it, and it was a pretty cool place when we saw it. I mean, its visual appeal, even before the ghost fully possessed it or anything, I mean, its visual appeal wasn't the highest possible thing, but I thought that actually seeing the place and the amount of things that occurred there, I thought were really cool, and so I definitely wouldn't mind seeing Styx again. It was really cool. Ninjago, I have to put it in meh. I mean, I guess we did get the Ninjago at the finale that Nauticon made out of Ninjago, but the original Ninjago, we saw it crumbling to pieces for a few minutes and that was it. And so, we never got to explore it or anything, so meh. Now, on the other hand, its sister realm, the Preeminent, I'm gonna put in great. I mean, I do like the Preeminent, and the idea that it's also a place, but it's also an embodiment of a creature is cool, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna put it in great. Tiger Widow Island, another meh. I mean, like we said, I mean, we saw Tiger Widow Island longer than we saw Ninjago, but there was nothing special about Tiger Widow Island, so yeah, no. Temple of Erjitsu, oh, it's great. I mean, it's not been used a whole lot in the show. I mean, thinking a little outside, like for the set was really good, but actually in the show though, I mean, it's still a cool place. I mean, the first time we saw it, it was Yang's Haunted Temple in season 5, and then we revisited it in Day of the Departed, and then all through season 7. So I think it is a good location. The monastery, another great, the classic original ninja headquarters, and it's still a really cool looking place to this day. And we saw the original monastery in the pilots in season 1, then it was destroyed, and then we hadn't seen it for a while, and then we saw the burnt down version a few more times, but then we got another version rebuilt for season 10 and beyond, so that's really cool. Lighthouse absolutely goes in great. Yeah, amazing. I really love this location, and it's seen in 2 great episodes, so yeah, absolutely has to go in great. The Vermilion Swamp is what this is. Okay. I think it's fine. There's nothing special about it, but it's not necessarily bad. There's just, yeah, nothing that great, so it'll just go in okay. The Palace of Secrets, I think again I'll put in okay. There's nothing amazing about it or anything. Like it's fine. And I mean it was an alright palace and stuff, and I mean it did its job, but I don't think there was anything like ultimately super special about it. So I think for what we saw and what we got, it was really good. Or well, not really good, just fine. Temple of Resurrection, I'm gonna put in good. I think it was interesting. I mean, it's just funny how part of the Palace of Secrets, they just have this Temple of Resurrection just lying around in it. But besides that, I think the Temple of Resurrection was cool, and it served its role in the episode that it was in, and did its job, and it was a pretty cool location. I mean, nothing special, but I did like how it was where they brought back Garmadon and did all that stuff, so, yeah, good, I think is fair. The Sons of Garmadon headquarters, just meh. I mean, even if we would have saw more, I don't know that it would have done much. I mean, it's just not that interesting. It's just the underground subway, like, biker gang headquarters. I mean, there was nothing special in it, which is fine. I mean, it didn't need to be amazing, but yeah. Here's a realm that everybody despises in Ninjago, Chima. Okay, let's break this one down. So, for me personally, I'm not gonna just hate this, and I didn't even make a hate tier or anything specifically for this. Now, Chima's a big controversial thing and everything. In the sense of Ninjago, we don't want to see this, and it's not necessarily built up because we saw one scene from it. Now, if you think about it though, Chima had a show, and then the line ran for 3 years, and I mean, the world of Chima was flushed out pretty well. So in that sense, we do know a lot about it, and it's, like, been explored, so if, let's say, it was a place that was liked in Ninjago, it would for sure go in great. The thing is, I mean, and I don't necessarily have anything against Chima, like, when I was a lot younger, I liked Chima, and watched through the show and stuff, and I also like Ninjago, so maybe some bias, but I'm going to put it in okay. I mean, in the context of Ninjago, I don't feel that it's necessarily should be a major thing or anything like that. But in the sense of being flushed out as a location, it's, it's been flushed out, so I'm going to put it right in okay. The first realm, the realm of Oni and Dragon, well, let's see. I'll put it in good. I think it's a good realm. I mean, there's nothing that special in it. I mean, it's a lot of just desert and I guess some water over, like, in this photo. I mean, but mostly it's just a big, like, barren desert with the Dragon Hunters area. And I mean, I guess there was some Oni stronghold that was abandoned and stuff, but I mean, there really isn't anything that special in the realm of Oni and Dragon, so. But I still think it's a good realm, so it's gonna go for in good. Next is I forget what it's specifically called, but the Dark Realm that Garmadon went to. And I think, again, I'll put it in good. As you can see in this photo, it has that one, like, mountainous peak that has the portal back to Ninjago. And I think that's cool. And the realm itself was fine. It was interesting and visually-ish appealing. So, yeah, I think it's good. Asphera's Pyramid. Meh. I mean, nothing that special. It's a pyramid. There wasn't anything that great inside. It's from season 11, which, I mean, doesn't have as much factor. But, yeah, nothing that great. I mean, it's a pyramid. So, yeah. The village or little city of Great Lake, I'll put in okay. I think it's fine. It's another kind of village and that we see in the Ninjago universe and stuff like that. And actually thinking of that, next is Jamanakai Village. And I'll put that in okay as well. Like, I think they're fine, like, just as villages, and they serve their purpose. Like, and we've seen Jamanakai Village a number of times in the show, which I think is fine. I mean, it's cool that there's just a little village. And, yeah, I mean, it's cool. Next is a Prime Empire location, Terra Tecnica, and, I'm gonna put it in good. I mean, I like Terra Tecnica. I think it was a cool concept of, like, there was different locations within Prime Empire, and one major one was Terra Tecnica, which was, like, the real foresty, like, kind of more exploration area of Prime Empire, and how there was, like, the starting area, which is seen here, but then they go through the forest and the cliffs and the maze and everything. So, yeah, Terra Tecnica is really good. The Never Realm, I was having a hard time debating if I wanted to have an actual just Never Realm, since, I mean, I was going to include locations from it, but seeing as it is a realm, I'll include it, and I think the Never Realm is good, so I'll put it up there. The Ice Emperor's Castle, I'm going to put in great. I really like the Ice Emperor's Castle. I mean, we didn't see a whole lot of it. I mean, I would have been okay if we seen it more. I mean, we saw a fair amount of it, but if we would have even seen more, it would have been even cooler. Terra Domina, the last major location in Prime Empire, I'll put in good as well. Terra Tecnica, we saw Terra Tecnica actually first, but it was the second place they went to after Terra Tecnica, and I'm going to put it in great. I really like all three of those Prime Empire locations, so yeah, definitely cool. Shintaro, absolutely is going to go in great. The Fire Temple, I'm going to put, I guess, in good. Yeah, I'll put it in good. I like the Fire Temple. The Dungeons of Shintaro, yeah, I'll put in great. I really do like them. The Temple of Fortitude, I'll put in okay. I mean, we really didn't see much of it, I mean, so I can't really rank it any higher. I mean, it's a cool design and stuff, and it has a cool little bit of a backstory, so it's not meh, but it can't go up here. Ed and Edna's Junkyard, okay, I mean, it's fine. I think it's gotten better over time, but it's still not great. Ouroboros is great. I love the Lost City, or like the Snake City of Ouroboros. I think it's a really cool location, and I'm glad we saw it. The Dark Island, great. Ninjago itself, great. The Underworld, it's okay. I don't really love the Underworld that much, but yeah. This is kind of a weird one. The Comet from Season 3, that they flew to with the Arcturus spaceship and landed on. I mean, it is a location. It's not super prominent, but I figured I would just include it. It's okay. I mean, I think the idea of going to a comet's interesting. I mean, it didn't have a large role. It was only in one episode, but I still think it's good. Or it's okay. Chen's Island is good. And that now, I guess, does finish out me putting them here. I might try to semi-order these in their tiers. So, I mean, obviously Ninjago. It's the world that this was all built on at first. So, obviously, it's great, and it's going to be probably one of my favorite places. As for other great places, Monastery, it's such an iconic place. City of Ouroboros, I really just like because of iconicity, as well. Shintaro is just so visually appealing and awesome. Same with Terra Tecnica. The Lighthouse is another nostalgic. Same with Caves of Despair. And I like the Temple of Air Jitsu, the dungeons. I think, in my opinion, the worst of the great is like the preeminent, but I still think it's a good place. But yeah, I think that'll kind of order my great tier. For good locations that I like the best, Terra Domina is really cool. So is Terra Carana. Cloud Kingdom, T-Farm, Styx. I'll put the First Realm ahead of that. Same with the Fire Temple and Chen's Island. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So I really do like these places. For okay, I think, yeah, Corridor Elders is okay. Actually, I'll put Jamanakai Village ahead. Same with the Underworld, because these are, like, iconic locations that we've seen quite a bit, and I still think they're, like, okay. Corridor Elders is fine where it is. Palace of Secrets, nah. I like the Vermilion. Well, there you go. Palace of Secrets, Vermilion Swamp, Great Lake. And then this Junkyard actually will go ahead of, like, these couple. And then, yeah, that'll take care of that. I mean, the most boring place on this list is probably Asphira's Pyramid. Yeah, I think that orders it. So, I think this is perfect right where it is now. So, in the great tier, Ninjago, the Monastery, City of Ouroboros, Shintaro, Terra Technica, the Lighthouse, Caves of Despair, First Spinjitzu Master's Tomb, Temple of Air Jitsu, Dungeons of Shintaro, the Dark Island, the Ice Emperor's Castle, the Preeminent. In the good tier, Terra Domina, Terra Carana, Cloud Kingdom, Wu's Tea Shop, City of Styx, First Realm, Fire Temple, Chen's Island, Temple of Resurrection, Garmadon's Dark Realm, the Never Realm. OK tier, Jamanakai Village, Underworld, Corridor of Elders, Edna's Junkyard, the Palace of Secrets, Vermilion Swamp, the Village of Great Lake, the Comet, the Temple of Fortitude, Jima, and then in Meh, Tiger Widow Island, Sons of Garmadon Headquarters, Ninjago, and Asphira's Pyramid. Overall, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, I will leave the link to the tier list down below in the description. I will put the name of the viewer who requested this video down in the description, and otherwise, I will continue making some more content. I will try to do maybe at least 1 or 2 more tier lists here soon. Otherwise, I may do a couple more rankings as some more time goes on. But otherwise, without too much else to say, if you could like and subscribe, that would be much appreciated. And otherwise, I will see you all in the next video. So, bye!